Montgomery County man is facing charges after a deadly crash in Jeffersonville.
And police say Chad Hostetler hit and killed Andrea Willoughby early Sunday morning while under the influence of alcohol. WKYT's Jeremy Tom sat down with the victim's friends to talk about this tragic loss. It's our top story at 10.
Screaming Aces Tattoo Shop sits on Mount Sterling's Main Street. And for years, they welcomed in a friendly, familiar face.
She's so fun
and her friends, too.
Usually has like a small little posse with her even, like.
She was Andrea Willoughby, a face they sadly won't get to see anymore.
I know it just seems like a real horrible accident.
Police say Willoughby was on an ATV early Sunday morning along Highway 213 South when a car hit her. Police arrested the other driver, Chad Hostetler, and charged him with DUI, leaving the scene of the accident, and vehicular homicide.
I wouldn't think anything bad could have happened to her. That's one of the reasons it's such a shock.
Willoughby's tattoo artist Corey Bailey tells me this isn't the first time tragedy has fallen on the Willoughby family. In September of 2021, Andrea's brother Jared was killed in a crash along I-64 in Lexington.
She loved her brother. That really had an effect on her.
Jared was just 26, and 2 years later, Andrea now taken from them at age 32. Bailey says Andrea was a rock for the people in their community, and they hope that's how she will be remembered.
Like, we have friends that are kind of goofballs, and they needed extra help from time to time, and she is that hand always.
In Montgomery County, Jeremy Toms, WKYT.
Willoughby's funeral services have been set for this Friday. There will be a visitation at noon, followed immediately by the funeral at 1. Both will be held at the Tall Funeral Home Chapel in Mount Sterling. As for Hostetler, he is due in court for the first time at 11 tomorrow morning.